How's it going, Humble Hands fam? Robert here, and today we are here with Humble Bee Racing, and that is me right there, Humble Bee. And this is me using a new technique. Like I said, I'm gonna give you guys nitty gritty. And getting fast. How do you do it? Ooh, he smashed me in the wall there. A little tight. So, what have I learned so far? Look at this. I love getting up on that bumper, being like a little June bug on that. And then just putting enough pressure. Oh, that was a huge crash, and I came out slightly like bumped out, but I passed everybody. You know, there's a wrecking, so just trying to get through. Wish I didn't hit that guy. Feel bad about that. Always, but milliseconds to think, Let me rewind it and put it like so you can see it from my point of view. Watch. Let me do that. Boom. Here we go. See that? I mean, yes, I hit that guy on the right a little bit, but we all didn't wreck. We all were able to save it. I didn't smash into that skyline right there. That's like the thinking that requires in that. Like, it's just crazy. I mean, these are real people driving, and they're all trying to do something great. When you want to race and you want to do good, and you want to make sure that you got all your braking points on par, you want to make sure that you're going to do the best that you can. Look how close people are getting. Like, I mean, this is like, we're going fast, people, and at the same time, like, this isn't even fast. That's what's crazy, is that like there are people that are destroying these times, and then there's people right next to them, just as close as I am to these people right here. It's just a matter of skill, time, patience, and endurance. Maybe a little luck. But man, what I learned, nitty gritty, was if you want to be good, like, this is the weekly race, so this is going to be the race C, right? So there are rules to it, and each one is different. And what I did was I never qualified for the race. I never ran a lap here in the qualifying session prior to running the race. What I did was I created the same exact race and used my car, and then made every single other car the same car, put them on the hardest settings, put all the rules the same way, tire wear, fuel consumption, damage, penalties, all of it. Put it all as much as you can. Put random weather, because that's real. And then I raced it, and I have that footage, so I'll show you what that looks like. And before I even stepped into this race, I ran that race first. And I went from last place all the way to first place in my first run, which was fantastic. Then I came and raced this race. Actually, this is the race this morning. I raced another race right after that, and I did really good. But what it allowed me to do was start at the back. And since I started at the back, that whole like anxiety sometimes you can get from being up front, it just kind of goes away. And that's the point of doing the laps earlier in the training session. That's not under a qualifying time trial, because you don't want to get stuck in that vicious loop cycle that I'm really fast in time trial. How come I'm no good when I'm racing? Well, it's because you're doing time trial, and then you're going into a competitive race where there's tire wear and weather and all sorts of other factors, other people. This guy over here with the Red Bull car, really, really good, but also kind of a nudger. This was a wild race. Everybody was really tight. There was a part right here where I'm trying to get to where we were 3 cars wide. I think it's right here. We're coming up on it. I had so much speed, and I was just able to get like real just in between 2 cars, and we all just rode together. It was beautiful. 3 cars wide. It's just always awesome. Anyways, so because we did that training and we fought for it the whole time, I was actually able to get a 1:33, I think it was. And I was able to keep 133 the whole time, consistent 133, 133. And I got really good. I was like, all right, I feel confident, I feel good, I know my braking points, I'm driving with other cars that are being complete jerks. It's fantastic. And ooh, look at that, just nice and tidy, beautiful. That's racing right there. That's close, never ever touching. Rubbing is racing, wrecking is not. See that? That's not racing right there. You just saw it. Okay, so that's it in a barrel. What we did was we practiced it in a real competitive version of itself. Yes, there are different cars, but it was the easiest way for me to, judge myself against the game and its computer AI system, and achieve my breaking points. What was incredibly crazy was once I got to the race, and I did the race, and you'll see it in the other video, is I went faster. I was doing 130. I got 129 just in this race, I think today, this morning. And I was like, holy crack, I'm going 129. The fastest lap was 128. I set fastest lap on this one too, a race back or so ago. And man, I'm doing pretty good. I'm very happy. But what's awesome is that the computer is putting me at the back. So I'm having to fight for every single position. So every single race, I'm either, moving up. And then also my safety rating is going good. My driver's rating going good because I'm always moving up in positions. But I never set the qualifying time. And I'll always kind of just end up in wherever they throw me, dependent on how fast the game already knows I can do the lap, and then also my driver rating and my safety rating. So I get put into these really great groups of good drivers. I'm getting into the B's now. Some C, everybody's pretty much C and B. D is like, I'm hopefully we can just leave that behind. It was awesome to race there, but whoo, it's a little dirty. This is clean. This is pretty. Good racing is good racing. I take way different lines than a lot of other people, but I'm also in a very different car. I'm more in like aggressive corner car. I don't have the top speed, but that's not true. This car actually has 520 something horsepower, and it's tuned down to like 400 and something, and then I think they added a little bit of weight, but it wasn't bad in comparison to, oh, someone spun me right there, yeah. But reverse, try not to hit the wall. Yeah, but it happens. It's 15 laps, man. It's a long race. But get back in there, hunt it, fight it. So, but this car ain't slow either. Its turbo is fantastic. It's got a lot of power. It's got great aerodynamics. It's got incredible steering. It's got great downforce effects. You can really feel it. It feels really good. She's a little slippery, but not very much. You can really yank on that wheel pretty good. And she'll let you know a little bit before the limit. It's not an immediate like, oh, kill switch, boom. There's definitely an edge on that limit, and it's beautiful. When you get it, you can feel the car just like like it's skidding lightly sideways as the back end's just like kicking around the corner, which I believe is called slip angle, which is you're not really turning the car, you're literally sliding like that in a way, but way better, not like that. And you're like sliding into it, so you're not really, the car doesn't have to do any turning, so you're really just going straight, so you're just accelerating, but you have to kind of be at the absolute limit in order to do that. It's a very unique skill. If you watch the movie Ford versus Ferrari, you will definitely see some of that amazing driving that Ken Miles is known for. So I hope we get to this guy over here that's just going to try to do some squirrely stuff. And he's been doing that for a while, so I kind of just saw him. I knew it was coming. And I was like, you know what? Ooh, did you see that? That was pretty. Go wide. See, look, they should be just able to pass me, right? They've got so much power, but that's BOP. Everybody has like their own unique things. Oh, here it is. This is the 3 wide. It felt better in the car. That's what she said. Thunder Mifflin. Sometimes I just like watching these things. It's like, it's just good racing to watch. Oh! What happened there? Let's pause and rewind. He just messed up. He had too much on it. And he just got in the way. Give him a little love tap, and that's all she wrote. Once again, you wish you didn't hit him, but I mean, it's almost impossible. Like, how are you going to stop it that much? I mean, you're already trying to accelerate and also brake at that like point. All right, this is up, left, A, down. Actually, up, left, A. So up, left to get to mediums, A to select them, A again to say no fuel. And the joystick on the Logitech. Almost the same size, but see where it is? Like, your fingers are right here. It's just, right? It's just a little bit of a stretch to get to your... It's like right there. It's just a little bit farther away, which makes it just a scotch harder to use. I don't know, it's just a little hard to find. Also, nothing's lit up, nothing's backlit at all, so, and I get it. Maybe like a light, faint glow, which would not be like dismissing, could be very cool, especially because it's an RS hub. Like, you'd think you would get something like that with that, like, because you're buying it as a separate augment piece to the entire unit. But also, I didn't get the wheel that it's supposed to come with, so the game, you know, probably wants that other wheel, and maybe that one lights up or something like that. But I did want to try the Formula style wheel, and it's very good. Your ability to really grab it is very good, but there are some spots on the handle grip which are not protected as well as they should be, and that led to some unusual sore spots, and are now starting to turn to callus spots, because it just happens every day, like right there on the thumbs, because you're holding it like this, and right here where the thumbs are, it's just like, well, it's like, I'll show you in a picture. I'll get one for you so you can see it. But you wouldn't have noticed that when you're looking at the catalog. That's pretty. But there are some deficiencies in this system. So that's another thing I learned about the Gran Turismo, and how you watch ghost replays and stuff, and how you try to mimic what they're doing or learn their breaking points. And the game did something really, really clever, and there's delay in the replay so that you can't do that. But there's ways and tricks to get around that. We'll make another video about that. Maybe this will be like a vlog podcast. It's kind of what it's feeling like right now. Like, we're going to talk about the race. We're watching, we're learning racecraft, we're doing it together. And I'm not just here talking about, you know, my drive. I'm talking about things that really happen. This little car, man, that's definitely, once I drove it the first time, I just felt something in it. I was like, dude, it's, it has one very, very big drawback. This is my car. And there you go. Now you can see it. Let's go back. See that lovely screen showing you what's behind you? That's fantastic, right? Or to the left, you can... He is overdriving the crap out of it. Man, I'm just way cleaner there. And he's gonna keep getting penalties. He is on a mission to catch me and pass me. Oh, see? Overdriving. This is what happens when you get your mindset that you're in a time attack, when you're not. There are other drivers. Not only do you have to be aware of it, but you your tires are wearing. They're not the same every single lap. So you need to remember that. And now you're like, and then before you know it, that's 2 red and you go, or you're not paying and you cook too much. I think I also experience sometimes when I'm doing this, because it happens, you get all aggravated and then now you're driving, you know, very intensely. And the car, see, boom. The tires are maybe getting too hot and now you're starting to slide. Making very simple mistakes. Let's go watch. What am I doing? Let's see where we were. See, I'm not cooking it, I'm driving. This is a long race. We've been in here for 13 laps. Each one is a minute 30. If we're hoping, maybe less. We don't want to overdrive it. We want to stay calm. We want to keep our nerves down. We also want to do that race prior because we want to make sure that we know where the pit stop is. And you need to do that. And that's part of the training that I did, is that I wanted to make sure that I made myself during that race pit stop, which I didn't make everybody else pit stop. I didn't know how to set that up. It was the first time of me doing it, so I pit stopped and no one else pit stopped, and I still got first place. The second race of the day, I think it was after this one, I made a very horrible mistake. And I started the race, if you look down here, RM, which is racing medium tires. I started the race with intermediate wet tires. And I was in the back. So as soon as the race started, I was able to actually get into the pit. So I went boom to the right and I got into the pit, and it just gave me a huge penalty and made me drive through it really slow for like 18 seconds. And then I had to do the rest of the lap on my wet tires, which I also got a three full second penalty for touching the pit lane, which ouch, that was on top of that. And then I drove the whole lap on the intermediates. Then I had to pit again to change out those tires. So you just stay smooth. Just you're having a good time. Boom, that's what you want to see right there. You see a penalty up front, you know you might as well have gotten that. If you could just stay smooth, clean. Sometimes I think I have to bunt this guy. He gets really, really slow on the corner. I don't know what happened here, but I remember this. It was at the end. And I was like, and I know, like, I don't even have to bunt him. I don't have to do that because he's about to get a penalty right now and pass right through him. So I don't know if it was this race. I think it was a different one. I don't know if I recorded it. I was trying to record it, but I ran out of time. It just didn't, it like closed the screen. I didn't even know that that could be a thing. So I learned that, but we didn't get to record it. But I saw a guy crash and I was like, oh man, and it was on the last turn on the last lap. And I was really fighting this guy almost like the whole race. It was awesome. And then I literally just saw him like go clear because he spun out. And I was like, oh my God, yes. And I had the perfect line and he reappeared like, oh, that was dweeb. That was pretty. See that slide? It was just skidding on out there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to bunt and push and press. And we're on the last lap. It's at the end. I don't want to push anybody, but Rubbin is racing. And I was like, no, I'm not going to get it. I almost had it too. I was like, right there. I was like, no, if I push, I'm going to hit him. I'd rather win clean in 11th place than push him and, you know, be disrespectful. It was already a beautiful race. I mean, we already had so much fun. And that other guy's behind us. So, yeah, not only did he end up in 13th place and not even 12th place right behind me, he probably made someone else mad too. Wow. What a race, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for this. A lot of people I do need to give a shout out. I will try my best to find all of them for information that I found that can give you the key insights to what I already divulged through all this information, and then I can relay it to you in a way that you don't spend hours and hours and hours and hours looking at the internet trying to figure out the best ways to figure things out when I'm doing all that work for you. Now, if you want to do it yourself on top of that, do your own research. Amen to you. Hoorah, let's do that. But yeah, This is Racecraft, and I hope that you're learning something from it, and I'm learning too. So if you know something that I don't, please let me know. I hope to be faster one day. I really enjoy doing this. It's a fantastic pastime, and I bought these 2 rigs, so my wife will be racing with me soon. Let's get this. Let's do this. Have a good day, everybody. Stay humble. Happy 4th of July weekend. Godspeed.